The noughties was a wild time for pop music. All over the world, boy bands and girl groups were popping up everywhere.
Over in the UK, the airwaves were dominated by artists like Sugar Babes, Atomic Kitten, and of course the three ladies from Mis-Teeq. All I Want was Mis-Teeq's first big single in 2001, and then the hits kept on coming. One Night Stand, Be With Me, and Roll On were topping the charts both here and abroad. But it was this song in 2002 that secured their place in pop history. Selling 500,000 copies around the world, Scandalous was a certified bop. But in 2005, Mis-Teeq called it a day. And while two of the members stayed in the UK, one singer decided to move to the other side of the world to start a new life and embark on a new career. Su-Elise Nash now calls Australia home. And Su-Elise Nash is here with us in the studio. Thor was just singing on. You love Scandalous.
Oh, absolutely. That was a fantastic song.
That was great.
Move to it.
He was holding a note there. I was quite impressed.
Thank you. I still got it, Kylie. I still got it.
We love singing these old songs. How often do you listen to them back?
All the time. I actually do all the time. One, because they're still played regularly on the radio, especially our big hits like Scandalous. It just recently featured in the Marvel movie, Madam Web. We had it in there. Yes, that was our first Marvel, and I'm a huge Marvel fan.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
okay.
they have to come to us to get clearance before things like that.
And you say, please,
yes, yes.
Take it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I say. Yeah, especially when it's something like Marvel. I mean, that's a huge achievement and a big tick off the list again. You know.
Yeah, and you're living a fairly, quiet life here in Australia now, which or quieter than it used to be. Do you remember those days when you were touring the world? What was life like back then?
Life back then was a roller coaster. It really was a roller coaster. There were so many high points. We got to perform at Buckingham Palace for the Queen for her Jubilee concert. We had Phil Collins on the drums, and we opened the show with Ricky Martin. There's so many highlights. Selling our albums, multi-platinum selling artists we are now, we can say. Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's great. And lots of awards and accolades along the way.
I love that you bring up Phil Collins' name, because as we refer to him as the other Phil. Because this is the main one.
Very sweet.
It is the other Phil Collins.
I feel honoured now.
The group broke up in 2005, so that's going back a while now.
That is.
You've lived in Australia for the past 10 years. What is it that brought you here? Why come here?
We used to tour, and we would always do Australasia. So we would go to Japan, and my Japanese is very minimal, and then we would leave there and we would tour Australia. And whenever I landed here, it always felt like home. It was my home away from home, except for it's sunny, lovely people, bright skies, good attitude and a great vibe. And when I was thinking about maybe taking a break and moving away from the UK, this just seemed like a natural choice. I mean, why not? If I've got the opportunity and I can do, why would I not give it a try? And I never went back.
Wow.
Is there anything you miss from back in the UK?
Look, to be honest, you can get a lot of things here. Even if you like things like Bisto gravy, you can actually find that down in the supermarket on the English aisle.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
And one of the members from the group's now a judge on Britain's Got Talent. Which one's that?
That's right. So Alicia Dixon is a judge on Britain's Got Talent at the moment. They're just going into their live shows, so she's super busy doing that. She's been doing that for some time. She actually came over to do the Australian version a couple of years ago when our kids got to hang out and play for the first time and stuff. That was really beautiful.
Did it spur up any thoughts of a reunion or a concert tour?
I never say never. I never say never. Even though I'm all the way over here and both the girls are based in the UK, I don't really see that as a barrier. I feel like in the last decade, there's been points where one person might have think, yeah, we should do it, and the other person not, and things like that. And we never quite seem to get the timing right for the three of us. But I'm definitely up for it.
Yeah, especially with families and stuff, it can become really difficult. You're not performing at the moment, but you have rechanneled your creative energy
into something else. You've got to tell us about what you're doing now to use all that creative energy.
That is right.
Yeah.
So I've stepped away from the music side, but I have very recently just launched my own sustainable swimwear brand called Suzu. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
So basically, I've taken recycled materials, which are actually made from ocean waste, ocean plastics, plastic bottles, things diverted from landfill.
Yes.
They break them down into small little pellets and spin them into beautiful fabrics, and I use that to make my swimwear.
Incredible.
That's wonderful.
How's it going?
It's going really well.
Yeah.
And after this, it's going to be going better.
I love that. Well, you are very talented. It's so lovely to see you.
Thank you so
And
much for having me.
congratulations on all of that. For more information on Suzu, it's spelled SU-ZU, you can head over to themorningshow.com.au.